US President Donald Trump has reignited calls for US control over Greenland. Tensions are soaring even as US Secretary of State Marco Rubio plans talks with Denmark. European leaders have warned that any forceful move could shatter the NATO unity. Here's more.
US President Donald Trump doubled down on his push for US control of Greenland, framing it as vital for American security against Chinese and Russian Arctic advances. He stressed control over the world's largest island to secure North Atlantic routes against rivals with advanced capabilities. Tensions spiked further with Denmark and NATO allies issuing stark warnings. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio plans talks with Denmark, but even before the talks, Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen insisted that Greenland is not for sale, rejecting threats and highlighting existing US-based access. Germany has reiterated that island's future is a matter for its people and Denmark to decide. France has demanded an end to intimidations. Poland has urged clarity from the US Congress on territorial matters, a view echoed by EU Council President Antonio Costa.
On Greenland, allow me to be clear. Greenland belongs to its people. Nothing can be decided about Denmark and about Greenland without Denmark or without Greenland. They have the full support and solidarity of the European Union. Europe will remain a firm and unwavering champion of international law and multilateralism.
Greenland is the world's largest island, but with a population of just 57,000 people, it is not an independent member of NATO, but is covered by Denmark's membership of the Western Alliance, and that makes any US takeover a potential Article 5 violation. White House statements have further kept the issue firmly in the headlines.
Well, that's something that's currently being actively discussed by the president and his national security team. And I would point out that the acquisition of Greenland by the United States is not a new idea. This is something that presidents dating back to the 1800s have said is advantageous for America's national security. The president has been very open and clear with all of you and with the world that he views it in the best interest of the United States to deter Russian and Chinese aggression in the Arctic region. And so that's why his team is currently talking about what a potential purchase would look like.
Trump tried to soothe the frayed nerves as he assured on Truth Social that America will always back NATO. Critics say a forced takeover could invoke Article 5, shattering the pact Denmark anchors via Greenland. Locals prioritize self-determination, and with Rubio's visit looming, eyes are on whether talks diffuse this flashpoint or ignite a transatlantic rift. Bureau Report, DD India.